Yeah, so I'm taking this opportunity just to, document a couple of things that people need to be aware of regarding, risk management surrounding their Gmail account that is associated with things that people could take advantage of, and it could have far-reaching consequences that we may not even consider. So one of the biggest issue that you could have, and let me just backtrack a little bit, because I'm continuing this on a series of videos that I've been putting up because of a recent issue that I had where my Gmail account was compromised and I lost access to my YouTube channel with over 118,000 subscribers. The point that I'm trying to make here is just I'm trying to raise awareness around the security measures that we need to be taking to safeguard our digital assets. And if you're in a business or you have customer information, like a lot of influencers are marketing to different individuals, and they're collecting customer information and stuff. If you have that type of information associated with your email accounts, then you need to take like extra precaution about safeguarding those, because you could have legal consequences if your account is compromised. Thankfully, in my situation, I don't have any personal or any customer information on that email account. However, there are still risks associated with the account being compromised, because the email account was associated with a YouTube channel, which was the target of this particular attack, and they took over the channel. And basically, anybody who subscribed to that channel or anyone who was on my contact, which thankfully I didn't use that email to contact anyone. It was just an email that I used to maintain my YouTube channel. But in the event that you have an email that you're using for your YouTube channel, and you're using that email to correspond with your customers, and you have customer information associated with that Gmail account, then you could have legal ramifications in an event where your Gmail account is compromised. Like I said, thankfully, I didn't use that email to correspond with any customer. That email was just for maintaining my YouTube channel, but the risks are still there. Another thing with having your email account breach is that there could be other sensitive personal information that you maintain maybe on your Google Drive that if it falls into the wrong, then that's obviously gonna be something that you need to take into consideration, and maybe you need to put a block on like your credit reports, and put some kind of freeze out there, so that if you have tax returns or stuff that they could get your social security information or other personal financial information associated to that account, then you need to take additional measures to make sure that you're safeguarding your identity, because that also could be a potential target. Thankfully, I didn't have any type of information recorded or stored on my Google Drive that's associated with that Gmail account, because I keep each of those accounts separate. I use a separate email account for different type of transaction, and that particular account that was compromised was only used for that YouTube channel. In the event that you have a situation where you had your customer information, or you're an influencer and you're collecting your clients' emails and stuff, and you're storing them on your Google Drive, if your Gmail account is compromised, all those records will be also compromised, and you may have legal and compliance obligations to report that type of information to the all your customers that are involved. And you may also need to contact law enforcement, your local law enforcement, to ensure that you're taking the necessary steps to mitigate the potential fallout from an issue like this. Apart from the whole inconvenience of losing your channel, you could also suffer additional financial loss if you had a channel that was monetized and you're getting an income from that channel. Then obviously you're gonna be losing that income if you can't recover the channel. So far I haven't really been able to make any progress in recovering this channel, so the jury is still out whether or not it's going to be a total loss. But in the meantime, I've reached out to YouTube. I've brought the matter to their attention. I've also brought the matter to the attention of the FBI, because the FBI is the local authority in the US that handles cybercrime. So eventually, it may not happen today, but the parties involved may get their just rewards. So let's keep our fingers crossed on that. But in the coming days, I'll just address some more issues regarding the whole risk management surrounding the handling your YouTube and your Gmail account and any records that you may be keeping on those accounts, because these guys are getting really good with this thing, and with a lot of the advancement in the technology, it's super easy for them to take over your account if you don't take extreme caution. Before I go off, I mean, you also want to be mindful of the security measures that you're putting in place over your account, and increase your enhanced security. Use the two-step security measures to protect your account. Avoid clicking on any strange looking emails or opening any attachments from anybody that you're not aware of. Take all the necessary steps that you can. Another thing to do too is to silo any kind of customer information that you have with any public facing channels that you're using, because if that account that you're using on your public facing channel also stores customer information and that gets compromised, you could have legal and compliance headaches to deal with. Anyway, that's it for this video. I'll continue to discuss some of the other issues surrounding this type of event in the coming days. Thank you for tuning in.